You know, this imaginary cookout that everybody have talked about, it's been so cringe in that conversation for years. Anytime you see one of the folks dance maybe they can dance on beat, you know, and that's a miracle. Or are they trying to speak in a black sense? Some of you low vibrational, silly black people will say, we need to invite them to the cookout. But after this election, a lot of black people starting to open their eyes and wake up about their little friends, right? They've been inviting. Let's check this out.
Are we done inviting everyone and their mother to the cookout because they can sing with a little soul? Because they can dance and entertain you? Are we done yet for inviting people that can do the same thing that we do, the greatest, and we're impressed because they can do it too? Are we done? I hope so.
Well, see, I've been on that. Like I'm not trying to invite you in my circle like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is how I feel. We don't even have enough people within our community to even invite to a quote unquote cookout. We need to be making relationships with the black community. If I'm going to make relationships, I'm going to make with the black community. I'm going to holler at brothers and sisters that immigrate here. I'll make some relationships with them. But I'm going to just stick within the diaspora. Now, I understand there's individuals who are cool from different communities. I'm cool with people from different communities. But notice I said individuals. I don't get excited if they could sing or dance or whatever because I don't need to be entertained. That doesn't impress me. That's like saying I'm impressed that my dog can bark. I'm not impressed by that. Okay, so you could dance, so you could sing, so you got a black sense, so you only date black people. You don't date nobody else. Okay, I mean, that doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. But some black people, what they do, they feel like, oh, they cool because they can do that. But really, when the rubber meets the road, like an election or to maintain white supremacy, they show you, I like y'all food and I like hanging around y'all and I date y'all and I may even marry y'all. But I'm still committed to making sure that white privilege and white supremacy is maintained. And that's what screw some black people up. That's why Neely Fuller said a long time ago that if you lay down with the folks, you're going to be in utter confusion because you won't understand how they can lay down with you, have children with you, and still get out that bed and want to maintain white supremacy. You understand? Because it's bigger than their personal pleasure, their love life, whatever. It's bigger than that for them. They understand if they don't keep white supremacy going, they don't keep white privilege going, then what else they going to have in the world? Because you got to think about it, they're outnumbered in this world. They are a global minority, and they know they have to protect that at all costs. So it's way bigger than you. It's very rare you'll meet one of them, and like I said, rare, a minority, and I've seen a minority of them even in my personal life, that really will reject white supremacy, reject white privilege. You know what I'm saying? But they are in the gross minority. The majority, And I didn't say the majority have anti-black views. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the majority wants to maintain white supremacy and white privilege, period. And if you haven't figured that out yet, that's why some of y'all be tripping out. Why these white women vote this way? They want to maintain white supremacy and white privilege, period. No matter how much they complain about their man, their privilege and their supremacy is way bigger than the issues they have with their man. And that's why some black folks will find out the hard way. See, I understand it. I get it. I don't understand how you don't get it, some of you. I don't get it. Why you wrestle with that? You better understand that, but, you have to keep finding out the hard way, I guess.